Go from AFA to EFE. Today is Friday, and we have 30 minutes of my talking, if my voice permits me. And then we will continue on Ask AiR from 8:30 to 8:55, 25 minutes, and then we will close. With that note, Sip Ahem Atma, Sip Kamalji, Sip Sachin, Sip Renuka, Sip Atmanand, Sip Alak Chidanand, Sip Mita Sadanand, Sip Rajanand and Siri, Sip Ahem, Sip and Chotwani, Sip Samatma and Girija, Sip Anil and Shiba, Sip Anand and Premchandji, Sip Shiva and Parathima, Sip Sukhi and Gigi, Sip Bliss and Sita, Sip Abha Patel and Sip Manisha, Sip Uma and Gaurav, Sip Krishnanamma and Sarlanand, Sip Girishanand and Lakshmi, Sip Harshal and Bliko, Sip Soham and Krishna, Sip Sachin and Pix, Sip Karu Pushpa Chitra. I can't see the rest. Welcome. Interesting subject today. And what we are talking about is how do you go from AFA to EFE? AFA to EFE means awakened, fully awakened, to enlightened, fully enlightened. How? How does one go? So most of you, I think, in this call, when I say most of you who are coming every day, I am not talking of those visitors who are coming once in a way. But there are many of you who are coming on this call every day. More than 50 to 75 people are coming every day. And about 100, 150 people are coming once in a way. How do you go forward? How do you go from that state of awakened to enlightened? Because before you reach AFA, you can't reach EFE. We said it's like climbing a boulder of 6 foot. And we said we are going to divide it into 2 feet and 2 feet and 2 feet, awakened, enlightened. And then automatically you're liberated. You don't have to worry. But the first two steps are a lot of effort. What is awakened? We spoke briefly. Overcoming ignorance, realizing the truth. Being aware of the 25 points we discussed. I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am the divine soul, the soul is Sip. I become aware this world is Maya, is Leela, everything is a manifestation. Sip is everywhere, Sip is everything. Not difficult at all. According to me, it's not at all difficult. But can everybody be awakened? What is the percentage? What is the percentage of people who can be awakened? 1%. 1% who can actually reach this. Not enlightened. To be enlightened, 0.01%. 1 in 10 lakhs. But I believe that anybody coming on this call, which is rare, it's not easy. Anybody coming on this call can get awakened. 100%. 100%. I give anybody 3 months every day on the call. And if you're not enlightened, then I'll take you home. I'll take you to my house to show you the meaning of enlightenment. I'm so confident. 3 months of every day, which means let's call it 100 days. 100 days every day on the call and asking questions. Every day, 100 days on the call, asking questions, I'm guaranteeing awakening. Anybody? What is to realize when you're awakened? You have to realize, मैं नहीं पैदा होता नहीं, मैं मरता नहीं, मैं तो वो आत्मा हूं, नेति नेति ये नहीं. You'll understand the terms. तत्वमसी मैं वो हूं, ये तन नहीं, ये मन भी नहीं, मरता नहीं, पैदा होता नहीं. How many of you have awakened to this? मैं तो वो आत्मा हूँ. First thing I teach everybody on this call, what? नेति नेति ये नहीं, तत्वमसि मैं वो हूँ. Everybody, I teach you this the first thing on the call. And then I tell you, ये तन में नहीं, ये मन में नहीं, अहंकार भी नहीं. The ego has to be enlightened. How? मैं तो अमर वो आत्मा हूं. सच का एहसास जब हो गया मुझे, मैं तो एक आत्मा हूं. मैं ये नहीं, मैं तो हूं वही. Keywords. Neti neti ye nahi tattvamasi. But for example, somebody comes on this call. You don't ask me neti neti. You don't ask me tattvamasi. You're dumb. How can I help you? How do you go from neti neti to tattvamasi? This is awakening. You awaken to everything beautiful is divine. You see sip in all. You see everything beautiful as sip. As the soul, you realize I have no karma. I do no karma. What do I seek? Liberation. What do I realize? At death, I will be liberated and I will become one with sin. What is awakening? Being in consciousness. Anytime mind comes, going back to consciousness. What is awakening? Accept and surrender. Being free from the 7 miseries of the mind, 7 monsters of the ego. I already told you all this. Awakening means understanding self-realization, God realization. Today we are not talking of awakening. Come on, let's go forward. What are we talking today? Today we are talking about enlightenment. What is being enlightened? When you go from being awakened to enlightened, AFA to EFE, it is not just realizing it, it is living it. Are you living the awakening? Or is awakening kept in your library, like Bhagavad Gita? Huh? What did I tell you? One man told the Guru, what he told the Guru? Guruji, हाँ बोलो. I have gone through Bhagavad Gita 1 dozen times, Guruji. Actually, I have gone through Bhagavad Gita maybe 20 times, 30 times. Remember the answer? What did Guru say? Guru said, how many times you have gone Bhagavad Gita? He said, 50 times, Guruji. The Guru asked him, how many times Bhagavad Gita has gone through you? How many times Bhagavad Gita has gone through you? If Bhagavad Gita goes through you, 1 time is enough. You go through Bhagavad Gita 50 times, is no use. So this is enlightenment. Once you're awakened, you have to know absolutely without a doubt. Who am I? Why am I here? If you don't know today, ask. If any doubt, ask. Yesterday we had such interesting questions. I was in the airport. I'm sorry. I had limited visibility. I had a small phone. I was doing it from nothing. Now I do it on a tab. In the airport, I found a way I can be anywhere and do ask here. Small phone. Administrator had to help me because normally I use 2 devices. But now administrator is good. So she will call the names out. So are you absolutely clear? When you're absolutely clear, awakened to enlightened is you cannot take off the plane until everybody is inside the plane, until the seat belts are put, until the door is firmly closed, until the engines are okay, fuel tank is okay, then only the flight can take off. Can you take off without people? Imagine one man having 1 leg outside the plane, 1 leg inside the plane, and the plane is flying. What will happen? Possible? Possible for one man to have 1 leg inside the plane, 1 leg outside the plane, and plane is Udarai plane. Not possible. So awakening means in the plane, seat belt on, all protocols followed. Now you take off from AFA to EFE. What's the meaning of EFE? I am not the body. Means what? You become a master of your body. You become a master of the 5 senses. Your 5 senses will obey your command. You tell the eyes, show. eyes will go, could your eyes go down. Not that your eyes are going in the wrong direction all the time. If your eyes are going the wrong direction, means you have no control on eyes. You have no control on ears. You have no control on nose, on tongue. Some people, they say, I have no control on my tongue. I eat rubbish. I drink rubbish. All rubbish. No control on the tongue. How can you be enlightened? Impossible. That means you have not awakened to the reality. I am not this body. These five senses are to be tamed. Then you move from AFA to EFE. You go step by step. I am not the mind. What's the meaning? You're able to still the mind. You're able to kill the mind. You're able to live in a state of consciousness. Not try to come to consciousness. You are able to be in consciousness. As a sthit pragya, you are able to still the mind, kill the mind. I am the soul. Means what? The soul's, what are the elements of the soul? Peace, love, and bliss. Do you have this? Yesterday, somebody asked me what they asked me. Oh, kya karna, Guruji? Agar somebody comes and they provoke me, what do I do? I said, take agarbatti. Take agarbatti and do puja. What does it mean? It means you have been awakened. If you are awakened, then you will say, Mantra jeene ka shanti anand pyar. Mantra jeene ka शांति आनंद प्यार खोजे हर इंसान यहाँ शांति सुख और प्यार फंस के जग जंजाल में लौटता है बार बार. Are you following this? सूत्र जीने का शांति आनंद प्यार. Do you have this? If you don't have it, you're not ready for enlightenment. A person who's awakened, what does he say? He knows. सफलता की खोज में निकला है तू मौज में फंस के माया मोह में जीता चिंता बोझ में पर तू सच में चाहे क्या खुद नहीं तुझको पता सफलता में है कहाँ मन का आनंद तू बता कौन हूं मैं आया क्यों ये जानना है सा. Awakened to enlightened. Awakened to enlightened. My soul is sip. Means the Atma is Paramatma. You feel Paramatma here. Not near, but here. Some people say Paramatma is near. The awakened person says Paramatma is here. Paramatma is not near. Paramatma is here. You see the soul in each body, in every living person as Sip. You treat every soul as Sip. You know, I am a manifestation of Sip. I am God. You know this beyond doubt. But not only know, you do every karma without it being your karma. The body does karma, but you're a divine instrument. Are you free from karma? How many of you are able to play these songs? These songs are very important. These songs are not just any songs. You should be able to sing these songs. Sometimes Girish sings. When I look at Girish, sometimes he will be singing the songs. Which song? प्रभु क्या मैं तो कुछ भी ना हूं मैं तो बस एक दिव्य यंत्रा मैं तो ये तन मर जाएगा मन को ढूंढा मैं मन तो कहीं ना हूं मैं अमर आत्मा ये आत्मा है परमात्मा. Are you able to sing? Because it means your soul is singing. मैं कुछ ना करता, सब तू करता, लगता बस मैं ये हूं करता, मैं कहाँ गाता, तू ही गाता, लगता है कि मैं गाता, ये स्वर है तेरा, आवाज तेरी है, मैं तो हूँ बस तेरा यंत्र, मेरे द्वारा सब कुछ तू ही करता, तुम बिन मैं क्या हूँ कुछ भी ना, मैं क्या हूँ मैं तो दिव्य यंत्र. My dear friends, this is being enlightened. Don't say, "Ah, I know it, I know it." No, you sing it. Show me, sing it. Sing it on the call today and show me which song you can sing. Because the soul sings. Being enlightened means being in God's consciousness, God's presence all the time. Being enlightened means what? Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Being enlightened means this. ईश्वर सत्य है, सत्य ही शिव है, शिव ही सुंदर है. This is being enlightened. Enjoying the show, knowing I am not the actor who comes and goes. Enjoying the Maya, enjoying the Leela. Enlightened means you are just reaching that state of mukti, moksha, living each moment doing the divine will with a clear understanding nothing is mine, nobody is mine, not attached to anybody. When you're enlightened, you're detached. You live a detached attachment. When you're enlightened, you realize I am a trustee, a person who's a trustee. A real trustee is enlightened. Because the real trustee knows I am SIP, I am SIP. A real trustee is like that servant. You know the servant story have I told you? A servant of a rich man taking care of the rich man's children. Oh, my darling Rama, my Hari baby, my Preeti, oh, my Preeti sweetheart, oh, Mary baby. She knows only she's Aya. She knows she's only Aya, caretaker, but she shows that she's the mother. Enlightenment is not about what you're knowing, but enlightenment is what you're showing. Enlightenment is not words, enlightenment is deeds. Enlightenment is not crawling like a worm. Enlightenment is flying like a butterfly. Enlightenment is being free from all fear. No fear. Fear, no fear of death. Because you know I will never die. I will never die. I am not I. God does not live in the sky. It is a lie. Death is not a moment of desperation. Death is a moment of celebration. Because you realize what? मैं नहीं मरता हूं बस ये तन मरता है, रोना नहीं मेरी मौत पे, जश्न तुम मनाना, प्रभु से है एक होना, मौत पे मुक्ति पाना. When you reach that state, you are not worried about death. What is death? Death is like leaving, changing one chola. Death is leaving one body, not coming back in another. Death is Atma becomes Paramatma. Therefore, this is enlightened. But officer, I told the officer, in those days, the king pronounced, "Hey, Mr. Muttu Swami, 6 o'clock, kill him." And Muttu Swami was having one party. 6 o'clock in the morning, he was to be killed. 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. morning. Muthuswami celebrating in his house. Lot of musicians playing. He was the king's main officer of the king. The king told somebody told the king Muthuswami is a traitor. King announced 6 a.m. morning, hang him. When he got the news, 6 a.m. hanging, the chef he stopped the cooking. The musicians stopped the music when they got the order of the king. After seeing the order, Muthuswami told, Chef, come on, party continues. Musicians, come on, play the music. If I have to die tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock, he knew very well that the message will go to the king. King will come and ask him, you're mad, you're going to die 6 o'clock. Then he will explain to the king, I didn't do anything wrong. He was fully in consciousness. My dear friends, are we in consciousness? Being enlightened means you are in consciousness. You are free from PPP. You are not a prisoner of people, of pleasure, of possessions. You are accepting life as a prasadam. That means you are going to be enlightened. An enlightened person free from 7 miseries: fear, worry, stress, anxiety, regret, shame, guilt, nothing. Are you free? If you are free, take certificate of enlightenment. You are free from the 7 agonies: anger, hate, revenge, jealousy, pride, greed, and selfishness. Free, you can take certificate, enlightenment. So you have to go from AFA to EFE. Whatever is the will, divine will. तुम ही सब कुछ जानत प्रीतम, तेरी इच्छा पूरत हो. दुख में सुख में मेरे प्रीतम, तेरी इच्छा पूरत हो. Kesara sara, whatever will be, will be. Who? Enlightened person. Enlightened person has crossed all levels of fear. Always in consciousness. No reacting. No reacting. If somebody is trying to get angry at you, magic box, agarbatti and matchstick. Start arti. Prabhuji, Prabhuji, Prabhuji. Enlightened person can do. Enlightened person will see sip in all. How? Love sip in all, serve sip in all. See this whole world as sip. What does the enlightened person do? सब में प्रभु को देख के सबसे प्यार करना, प्रभु से प्यार करने का एक ही है रास्ता, सबसे प्यार कर लो. Can you? If you can love all as sip, you are getting to EFE. I'm giving a simple method to you. EFE means living the 12 keywords of the Vedas, the 12 keywords of the Upanishads. Neti, neti, tat tvamasi. Ayam atma brahma. Aham brahmasmi. Prajnanam brahma. If you are enlightened, these 12 words are the base of your life. The challenge in this group, what is my challenge in this group? How to take you from IFI to AFA to EFE. You know what's IFI? Who knows what's IFI? Have I told you? Raji knows. Siri knows. Siri. What is IFI? Okay, you tell me in the call. Going from IFI to AFA to EFE to LFL. IFI, AFA, EFE, LFL. How do you go? Find out where you are. Have you achieved the first certification, IFI? How many of you have reached that certification? IFI, then AFA, then EFE, then LFL. You don't even ask questions on the call. First sign is how many people are jigyasus, mumukshus, asking questions. My dear friends, today's talk put together, how can you go from being awakened to enlightened? Only after being awakened. It is step by step. IFI, EFE, IFI, AFA, EFE, LFL. You go. Talash, overcoming ignorance, knowledge, awakening, awakening, living, becoming mukt, free, going from mind to consciousness, going from mind to intellect. You are no more slave of the body. SLS, seeing Sipinol, loving Sipinol, serving Sipinol, Satyam Shivam Sundaram, peace, love, and bliss, overcoming misery and sorrow, not jumping into yesterday and tomorrow. Are you there? Are you enlightened, fully enlightened? Tell me on the call today. Where are you? IFI, AFA, EFE, LFL. Where are you? Next week, we will talk of this. What? If you are enlightened, fully enlightened, you know what then? You know what is the first thing if you are enlightened, fully enlightened? You will become zero. You will become a hero. You will give up I and you will become a divine instrument. Next week, I'm going to talk about this. Are you living as a divine instrument? The moment you are awakened, you start living as a divine instrument. The moment you are enlightened, you are only living as a divine instrument. To me, a person who's not living as a divine instrument is not enlightened. So, key. What is the key of an enlightened person? The key of the enlightened person, living as a divine instrument. Huh? Ladi. What's living as divine instrument? I told you. Ladi. 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 Are you Ladi? Next week we will talk of that. Administrator, I think it is time to start asking Yogita and Gaurav.
गुरुजी मेरे दो तीन क्वेश्चन है। पहला क्वेश्चन आपसे ये क्वेश्चन है कि आप मुझे बताओ, ये द्वापर त्रेता ये सब में अब बोला जाता था राम भगवान आए, शिव भगवान आए, हाँ, और विष्णु भगवान आए। एक्चुअली भगवान सब आए थे कि ये हमें कहानी बताते हैं कि एनर्जी थी कि हनुमान जी आए, ये सब था गुरुजी कि ये रामायण वगैरह महाभारत ये सब सच था कि क्या था? मतलब किताबों में ही हम तो सुन रहे हैं। मुझे मतलब समझ नहीं आता, कंफ्यूज हो जाती हूँ मैं बहुत ज्यादा। अब बोल रहे हैं राम अवतार थे
आप
ज्ञान,
ये आप ये सवाल क्यों पूछती हैं?
क्योंकि अब वो चीज
मैं आपको पूछता हूँ, आपके घर के सामने एक पेड़ है, उसमें कितने पत्ते हैं? बताओ।
तो अनगिनत है गुरु जी।
नहीं, वो बात नहीं, आप गिनना शुरू करो। एक एक पत्ता उठाओ, निकाल के गिनना शुरू करो। आप बोलेगी मैं क्यों गिनूं? मेरे उस पेड़ से लेना देना क्या है?
हम्म।
If you believe in the lie about the God that lives in the sky, you will never realize who am I. अगर आप इन कथाओं पे यकीन करेंगे, मतलब आप जिएंगे, मरेंगे और इस चक्कर में फंस जाएंगे। आपको फंसना है?
मतलब मैं गुरु जी
अगर
वही आपसे
सुनिए
पूछना
सुनिए,
चाहती हूँ, मैं आपके अलावा और किससे पूछूं? मेरे को तो अब जैसे रामायण है, महाभारत है, विश्व पुराण, शिव पुराण, लॉट मेनी थिंग्स। अब जैसे कल हनुमान जयंती है, अब हनुमान जी के ऊपर भी इतनी सारी कथा वथा, ऑल दिस स्टफ इज देयर। सो माय क्वेश्चन गोज टू यू कि ये सब कहानी, एक मिनट बेटा, आई एम
आई
टॉकिंग
एम
टू गुरु।
आस्किंग यू अ क्वेश्चन। आपको सोने की हथकड़ी चाहिए या आपको मुक्ति मोक्ष चाहिए?
मुझे मुक्ति मोक्ष चाहिए।
फिर ये गलत है, ये कहानियां झूठ है। अगर आपको इन कहानी में यकीन करेंगे तो आपको भक्ति मिलेगा, भक्ति मिलेगा, आप अच्छा जीवन जिएंगे, आप मरेगी, फिर आप वापस आएगी। अगर आपको मुक्ति चाहिए, मोक्ष चाहिए, ये मेरी बात नहीं है, मैं जो कह रहा हूं आपको, ये तो उपनिषद में लिखा है, अहम ब्रह्मस्मि, नेति नेति तत्वमसि, हरिओम तत्सत। ये सब वर्ड्स मेरे बनाए हुए नहीं है, ये
हम्म।
उपनिषद में है, ये वेद में है। आपको इन शब्दों में यकीन करना है, करो। अगर आपको इन परिकथाओं में पढ़ना है, रिलीजन में पढ़ना है, तो आप पढ़ी रहो, जिंदगी निकल जाएगी आपकी।
मैं गुरुजी, मैं आपकी बात समझ रही हूँ। मैं आपसे पहले मैंने कभी क्वेश्चन किसी से किया नहीं। पर मुझे ये समझना है, ये जो ये चार युग बताते रहते हैं, द्वापर, ये वो चार युग जो हम अब कल युग में जी रहे हैं, जो उसके ऊपर उपरांत ये कहानी बताई थी, इस वाले पे ये अवतार आए थे, उस पे ये अवतार आए थे, तो ये सब सच है कि ये सब झूठ है?
सच है या झूठ है, वो आपके लिए, मेरे लिए क्या फायदा है, बताइए आप।
एक्चुअली मुझे तो
आप
पता ही नहीं ना,
डोंट
मेरे को तो
आप
सच
आप
पता
आप
ही नहीं।
आप आप और कितने कितने 100 साल जिएंगे आप?
मुझे ये भी नहीं पता मैं नेक्स्ट 1 घंटा बाद जीऊंगी कि नहीं जीऊंगी।
नहीं नहीं, आपको, आप अगर मैं बोलता हूँ मैक्सिमम, आप कितने कितने 100 और कितने 100 साल जिएंगे?
गुरुजी 80 साल जी जाऊं बहुत है।
अभी क्या उम्र? आई डोंट माइंड, यू डोंट माइंड मी
फोर्टी
आस्किंग,
फाइव
क्या उम्र?
फोर्टी
तो
फाइव
बाकी कितने साल बचे हैं आपके?
बस 35 साल।
35 साल में जो सवाल आप पूछ रहे हैं, वो सवाल बिल्कुल बेकार है। ये युग है या ये युग नहीं है, इट इज, सॉरी टू टेल यू, इट इज कंप्लीटली इररेलीवेंट।
ठीक है।
आप समझ रहे हैं मेरी बात?
ठीक।
अगर मैं आपको बोलूं, तो आपके सामने जो पेड़ है, सब पत्ते निकाल के गिनो, आप बोलेंगे पागल है ये आदमी, मैं क्यों गिनूं? अगर मैं आपको बोलूं, रिमूव ऑल द लीव्स फ्रॉम द ट्री एंड काउंट, इज इट मेकिंग एनी सेंस टू यू?
नो।
But it's making sense to worry about Rama and Krishna and Hanuman. No, no, no sense. आपको मालूम है कि नहीं कि प्रभु वही शक्ति आपके दिल में, जो दिल धड़क रहा है, आपने मेरे से सुना है कि वही प्रभु है? मैंने आपको बोला है, नहीं बोला है?
हाँ बोले।
तो आपको या तो समझ में नहीं है, या तो आप विश्वास नहीं करते हैं।
कि गुरुजी समझ आता है आपका सब, और उस चीज में मेरा ध्यान भी है, लेकिन जब इतनी सारी चीजें आसपास इर्द गिर्द चलती रहती है, ये फलाना ढिमकाना वो सब, तो तब
अगर
क्वेश्चन आता है, तो
अगर
फिर तब आपसे पूछते हैं ना।
अगर सब लोग बेवकूफ है, तो आपको भी बेवकूफ बनना है।
नहीं बनना।
तो ये कॉल में आने का फायदा क्या हुआ?
अच्छा ठीक है, समझ आ गई। समझ आ गई। नेक्स्ट
देखिए,
क्वेश्चन।
योगिता योगिता, ये जो भी बातें आप कर रहे हैं ना, आपके लिए बहुत भयानक डेंजरस है।
ओके
ये सब,
गुरुजी।
दिस इज नॉट अ जोक, दिस इज नॉट अ जोक। अगर इन सब बातों में आप फंस जाएगी ना, आप मूर्खों के साथ फंस जाएगी।
ठीक है गुरुजी।
देखिए, ये सब विश्वास करना, राम में, कृष्ण में, शिव में, मैंने भी किया 25 साल, 30 साल, 40 साल। फिर उससे आगे बढ़ना है। पहले हमें सगुण प्रभु को चाहिए, मतलब जो प्रभु, जिसका नाम रूप है। लेकिन आप उस पद पे पहुंचे, आपको सगुण से निर्गुण प्रभु में यकीन करना है। आप उस जगह पे आई है, आप उस स्थिति पे आई है। डोंट गो बैक, पीछे मत जाओ, आगे जाओ। लास्ट क्वेश्चन।
हाँ, एक क्वेश्चन और पूछना है। अभी आपने एक प्रभु का भजन गाया, जिसमें आपने बोला कि मैं तो कुछ नहीं कर रहा, आई एम अ इंस्ट्रूमेंटल डिवाइस, यू आर गेटिंग डन एवरीथिंग थ्रू मी। तो
करेक्ट।
अब जब अच्छे कर्म, तो ठीक है, लेकिन हम इंसान तो इतने सारे गलत कर्म कर रहे हैं, तो दैट गोज टू होम? वो भी हमसे प्रभु ही गलत करवा रहा है।
प्रभु नहीं करवा रहा है, प्रभु वो शक्ति है जिससे हम, मन और अहंकार गलत कर रहा है।
एग्जाम्पल देके समझाओ आप, मुझे समझ नहीं आई।
आपकी टीवी में बिजली पावर दे रही है,
हाँ।
तो बिजली के करंट से आप, हम प्रभु का एक भजन देख सकते हैं।
हाँ।
अगर हम भजन नहीं देखते, हम कुछ थर्ड रेट मूवी देखते हैं, पोर्नोग्राफी देखते हैं टीवी में,
हाँ।
तो दोष बिजली का है क्या?
अच्छा।
वो दोष बिजली का है?
नो।
दोष किसका है?
मेरा।
क्योंकि
मतलब।
हमने रिमोट कंट्रोल से गलत चैनल चुना, हमने गंदा पिक्चर हमने चुना।
हम्म।
बिजली के कारण हमने एक अच्छा प्रभु का भजन सुन सकते थे हम, लेकिन हमने वही बिजली यूज करके हमने गलत चैनल चुना, गलत चीज चुनी। प्रभु हमारे अंदर है। अगर हम प्रभु का एहसास करेंगे हम सही बात करेंगे। जो प्रभु का एहसास नहीं करता है वो मन और अहंकार गलत चीज करता है, प्रभु का दोष नहीं है।
तो फिर ये वाली बात कैसे हुई कि मतलब प्रभु मेरे को इंस्ट्रूमेंट हुआ और मुझसे सब काम कराए।
अगर आपको पता चलेगा कि मैं योगिता नहीं हूं, मैं वो आत्मा हूं जो योगिता के अंदर है, आप कुछ गलत चीज कर ही नहीं सकते।
अच्छा,
और जब
राइट।
तक आपको ये एहसास नहीं होगा आप कुछ सही चीज कर ही नहीं सकते।
ठीक
तो
है,
डोंट
अंडरस्टूड।
गेट कैरिड अवे योगिता। आप इस कॉल पे आए हैं, प्रभु की कृपा है, आपको समझ में आ रहा है, प्रभु की दया है। डोंट गेट स्टक। गौरव, बच जाओ बच जाओ, टाइम कम है, बच जाओ। गौरव,
गुड इवनिंग सर।
गुड इवनिंग।
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन है, सर मैं इस उलझन में हूँ कि मतलब अवेयरनेस मेडिटेशन करूँ या चैंटिंग करूँ। और सर वो कहते हैं कि क्या कहते हैं कि मतलब अवेयरनेस मेडिटेशन बेस्ट मेडिटेशन है, क्योंकि आपकी स्पिरिचुअल ग्रोथ इस चीज से मेजर होती है कि आप कितने थॉट्स आपके माइंड में हैं। अगर आपके माइंड में थॉट्स नहीं है, दैट मीन्स यू आर ग्रोइंग स्पिरिचुअली। तो स्पिरिचुअल ग्रोथ को कैसे मेजर करें?
Spiritual growth is how much you are awakening. Last time I told you in the call 25 points. It is
हम्म।
not about only being in meditation.
हम्म।
Spiritual growth does not depend on meditation. Spiritual
हम्म।
growth depends upon realization.
ओके।
Spiritual growth का मतलब है जितना हमारे, how much we are awake.
हम्म।
अगर कोई पूरी जिंदगी मेडिटेट कर रहा है, नो यूज। अगर कुछ अगर कुछ ज्ञान नहीं है, कुछ रियलाइजेशन नहीं, मीनिंगलेस।
हम्म।
तो यू नीड रियलाइजेशन। ओके।
तो सर चैंटिंग करूं या अवेयरनेस मेडिटेशन परफॉर्म करूं?
कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता।
अच्छा।
चैंटिंग भी करेगा, मेडिटेशन, फर्क क्या है? मेडिटेशन आप चुप है,
हम्म।
और चैंटिंग में आप कुछ बोल रहे हैं, करेक्ट, ये तो फर्क है।
हाँ हाँ।
क्वेश्चन क्या है? आपको क्या अनुभूति हो रही है, आपको क्या एहसास हो रहा है, दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट।
ओके ओके।
ओके। ब्लिस, मीनाक्षी कृष्णा, योगिता राउंड, लास्ट सेकंड राउंड। ब्लिस।
Hi, Shwante, Shwante, everyone. Love you,
यस।
love you. I would like to know. I know I make very a lot of understanding and everything, but how I can be sure I fully enlighten?
I told you today, if you are fully enlightened, you will become a divine instrument. If you are fully enlightened, you will not do anything except the will of the divine. Fully enlightened. Fully.
And how I
EFE.
can and how I can know what I have to do to be like this. I don't find the word.
So right now you are awakened, right? You are awake or you are not awake.
Yes, I'm awake.
So today's points, listen to this call again on YouTube. All the points very important. If I am not the body, I must be master of my senses. If I am not the mind, I should be in consciousness. If I am the divine soul, I should see sip in all, love sip in all, serve sip in all. Today's call, I gave many points, all points very important. Listen again in YouTube. Slowly,
Okay,
slowly. Pick up all the points.
d'accord. Thank you.
It is not a small job. Being
No.
enlightened, not so easy. Not so easy.
You're right. It's very difficult in my
No, no,
in my
it's not
side.
very, it is not very difficult, but it is not easy
No, you're
because
right.
you give your life to SIP. Have you given your full life to SIP?
Yes, I have given.
Then you're capable, then you go through all the points.
Okay, I understand now.
Enlightened
Okay.
person, enlightened person will not be in the Maya, in the Leela. Enlightened person is flying in the sky. Enlightened person is free from body, from mind, from ego. Enlightened person is completely free.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to grow. AFA, EFE. You know what's IFI? I told you. You know who knows what's IFI?
AF, AFI, awake, fully ignorant,
Not awake.
not awake.
Ig- ignorant, fully ignorant. You
Okay.
told awaken,
Ignorant.
fully. Yeah. When people come in this call, sometimes they come with IFI.
Mm-hmm.
They come and they ask all say small question. They come IFI. In 3 months, my guarantee IFI to AFA. Then
Yeah.
AFA to EFE, not I cannot do. You have to do. I can help you. You have to do. Meenakshi,
Okay.
Krishna,
Thank
Rumataji.
you.
Meenakshi, Krishna, Rumataji.
Shubham sir, good evening.
Shivoham, yes.
So, as you say, कि anybody has to move from Dvaita to Advaita. So, should I tell about religion to my child, like how to develop a child, how to grow a child? Should I take him to temple daily? Should I tell about stories?
Ask me after 5 years.
Not now, obviously.
Till your child is 5 years, your child doesn't, according to me, he has to understand ABCD, E. He can pray to any Hanuman, Shiva, whatever they're playing in the house. Till five
Okay.
years old, you can't teach a child anything.
No, but the
But
things are like,
the child will
in
see. Don't teach a child bad things. Yeah, you teach ABCD till
suppose
first 4 5 years. Yeah.
my sister-in-law has one child of 1.5 years, I like 1.5 years. So he knows what is the ghost because we create the fear in his mind. You know the ghost will come and all. So should I do all these things? That is my
No,
question.
no, no lies. No lies to the child. Only Satya.
Okay.
Start from a young age. Satya.
The superstitions are also there. कि my mother-in-law tells about कि नहीं ऐसा होगा तो ऐसा हो जाएगा and
Nah, nah.
all these
All
things. Bye.
don't teach any superstitions. Because when you teach, then you have to make them unlearn.
Yes, that is my point.
Yeah. After 2 years, after 4 years, the child will leave. But Dadi aisa boli?
Uh,
No.
In fact, today I had argument with my mother. Not argument, like some chit chat kind of. कि she was saying कि नजर लगती है and all. मैंने कहा मैं मेरे बच्चे को ये तो नहीं सिखाऊंगी कि नजर लगती है.
So see, this is
That
the problem. You can't blame your mother-in-law. She's coming from that background. You're the mother. You take charge. You put your foot down. Teach your child the right subjects, the truth, what the child can understand at that age. Don't let the child learn any garbage.
okay. And about the Dvaita, obviously after 5 years, I'll ask again if
No, no. What I
my
meant was, you cannot go to Advaita. That's why when you asked the first question, I should not have given that answer. But what I mean to say is, Advaita is a later subject. You need to first teach the child to believe in a God.
say
Then, you don't need to keep all gods. You can keep the lamp. You can keep a lamp and pray to the lamp as a God because the lamp is energy. You
okay,
teach the child that Shakti is energy. God is a Shakti.
got
Don't don't start showing pictures. You can start developing from the young age that God is a power. God is a power. God is a power. Okay.
got it. Thank you.
Krishna Rumataji.
Yes, sir, Krishnoham.
Krishnoham.
Sir, when we move from AFA to EFE,
Mm.
when you said I'm not the body, that means you have to be a master of your senses. And then
Correct.
you said from mind, you have to be always in consciousness. It is not to be
Correct.
in consciousness, not to come back to consciousness. Earlier you said you should choose. Then here, when you're enlightened, you're always in consciousness. So then, ये सब एक एक मतलब मुझे लगता है कि eyes by itself is not running around things. It is actually your mind which is making the eyes run through to things and objects, and all the sense organs are basically controlled by your mind or your consciousness. No, so finally it is to one point you are.
Suppose you're in consciousness.
Yeah,
There is no mind.
true. So only that
At that
point need to
time,
be in
at
enlightenment. Yes.
at that time, when you are in consciousness and there is no mind,
Huh.
your tongue tastes something and you become addicted to it. Where the mind
Then
came
you are
from?
not in consciousness.
No, you are in consciousness, I'm telling you. You are in consciousness, the tongue is tasting. Therefore, in Tattva Bodha, you asked me a question about Tattva Bodha sometime back. Who asked me? I don't know.
I didn't answer.
So, Tattva Bodha teaches us that we have to tame the five senses. We don't underestimate.
What I'm asking you is the taming of the five senses is basically you're eliminating your mind, and then that is in the AFA state.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes. But I'm saying to go to EFE, you can also slip from the senses. Not only you have to be in consciousness, you have to tame your senses. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. You cannot say, no, no, senses doesn't matter. No, senses
No,
matter.
I did not say like that. मुझे लगा AFA itself is that 2 feet, though you have reduced it for us, that itself is a huge leap. And from
100.
there to jump,
In AFA, what do you reach? What do you realize?
I realized few things, and many of
No,
them
wait.
are
No. On this subject. On this subject in
I'm
AFA,
I'm I'm not
I
the
am not the
body,
body.
mind, ego.
So I'm asking you, when you
Yeah.
realize I am not the body, have you
Uh-huh.
become a master of all your five
No,
senses?
I have not. I have not.
That's what I'm telling
Because I'm
you.
not.
From AFA, how do you go to EFE? In the first level, you only realize I am not the body.
Okay.
But in EFE, you become a master of the five senses, which is the body.
Got it. Yes.
Clear? Very clear or not?
Very, very clear.
In
And
each
yeah,
of the 25 points, I have given you today, each of the 25 points, you go to level 1, then you go to level 2. In level 1, you are awakened, sip is in all. Not enough. In level 2, you love
correct.
sip in all. You serve sip in all.
Got it, sir. That means the all the 25 points you're living that 25 points when you're enlightened. But मुझे लगा, so your work is basically on AFA itself, AFA, and then one day you become enlightened. You have nothing to do in this enlightenment.
AFA is one grade in these 25 elements. There are 25 elements, 1 to 25. Can you see the 25 elements?
And we
It
are,
starts,
if we are,
it's, one
yeah,
minute. It's 25 elements. It starts with what?
I'm not the body.
No. These, see, are you clear? This list of 25 elements, 1 to 25, are
Yeah,
you clear?
yeah,
What
yes,
it starts with?
I'm not the body. Hmm?
Array, that is
I'm not the body.
you're saying from 1 to 25. I'm not saying from 1 to 25. I'm saying before AFA, what it starts with?
You said IFI?
What is IFI?
Ignorance, ignorant, fully ignorant.
Correct. You talk to somebody in the outside world, are they AFA or are they IFI?
They're not fully ignorant. It will be ada, half.
No, you are not paying attention. I am not saying they are ignorant. I am saying, what if they are IFI?
Yes.
If they are ignorant, fully ignorant, means what is the meaning?
They are totally a bogey, maybe.
The normally person, no, Krishna, normal person without any bad intention to anybody. They don't
Yeah.
understand body, mind, ego, soul, bhag, karma. They understand nothing.
Yes. Yes.
We,
Yes.
we, we are not condemning anybody. People are IFI in the 1 to 25 points. In the
Yeah.
1 to 25 points, you go to AFA. In the 1 to 25 points, you go to EFE.
So may I ask you one more thing, please? Time is up, I know, because
No, no,
that means that
no.
ignorance is there even when you are in AFA. Because if you are fully not ignorant, you will be enlightened, no?
What?
Because even when you are in AFA, you think you know it, but actually you are ignorant, no? That is why you are not moving upward, no?
If you are ignorant, how can you be AFA?
That is what I'm asking you. Because
So
if you are
pay attention, please. A normal man in the world is ignorant, fully ignorant.
ignorant, yeah.
Then they become only ignorant, not fully ignorant. From ignorant, they become only awakened. From awakened, they become awakened, fully awakened. Then from awakened, fully ignorant, they become enlightened. From enlightened, they become enlightened, fully enlightened. Now are you
Mhm.
understanding the flow?
I understood the flow. And sir, you have said this now in some call. Abhi, from here, you have said the starting point and you have said the end point. Step two, 2 feet ho gaya and the 4 feet. So then how to climb also, how to move also, because for example, Ladi you said, but once you have also said to be a Ladi, it is not that you become a divine instrument. The God should choose you as a divine instrument.
Which God?
No,
Rama, Krishna, Shiva, who?
sit. That is also a divine grace to become a divine instrument. You cannot say, look, I'm a divine instrument, I'm a divine instrument. So
So
this mujhe laga,
this grace will come from Vrindavan or from Kailash?
pata nahi, I don't know.
Where the grace will come from?
We have the we have the commitment. We have
If
the
you are yourself sip, do we need grace from anywhere outside?
no. So till we become enlightened, we do require grace. No,
That is what you have to move from AFA to EFE. There is no need of a God outside you. There is no need of grace outside you. When you start following AFA sincerely, EFE will automatically happen. The
EFE will
problem,
automatically happen. No.
if you follow AFA sincerely,
Yeah. So that was my question because our work area is AFA.
your work area starts with AFA. AFA is a school. EFE is college. For example, that's why I've given you 25 points. I am not speaking anything mystical. Any
No.
mystical, I'm giving any mystical thing to you. A person who understands, I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am the soul, soul is sip, I am sip, sip is in all, sip is everybody. I am never going to die. I don't do karma. I don't carry karma. I love, I will see sip in all and I love sip in all. A person going through this world is a Maya, everything is a drama. Going through all these points and being awakened means I am AFA. Then am I living this? If you are living these 25 points, you become EFE. If you are aware of these 25 points, you are only AFA. What is AFA? Aware. What is EFE? And living. To end live it. If you are living these 25 points, then you are enlightened. When you are enlightened, how will you move from enlightened to liberation? Tell me.
It will happen automatically.
Tell me why. Magic.
Because
When
you're
you
living
are,
that, no?
yeah, what are you living?
You're
How are you
living that.
living? How are you living? Give me 10 points. Give me 10 points. How are you living?
I'm the divine soul. I'm not caught in Maya. I understand it's Leela, it's karma, and you see Sipinol, SLS, and be a divine instrument. And
The
got
moment you
frame
surrender,
yoga, and
the
you're
moment
flying.
you, the moment you surrender yourself completely, moment you hand over your life to SIP, the moment you're a divine instrument, the moment you love sip in all, the moment you serve sip in all, the moment you transcend the mind and seven miseries, the moment you transcend ego and seven agonies, the moment you graduate in all the 25 points, you're enlightened. You don't need to go to any guru to find out. The moment you are, since you are, if you sincerely do these points, you're through. Automatically, you will be liberated.
Thank you.
You're not fully convinced, so you need to go through the points. Not, I mean, I don't think you have any doubt in it, but you're not clear in your head. So I'm just telling you, I've given you the guidance, 25 points of awareness. Make it 25 points of living it. And then when you're living these 25 points, you don't need any more efforts. The last step is automatic. Last question, Rumataji, and then we will have 1 minute meditation.
Pranam Guruji, Shivoham.
Bole Mataji.
You were talking of singing from the soul, bhajan. So 2 lines are there from my side. सांसों की माला में सिमरूं मैं शिव का नाम, शिव का नाम, शिव का नाम। खुद को जो छोड़ा, खुद को जो छोड़ा तो मिल गया भगवान। सांसों की माला में सिमरूं मैं शिव का नाम।
तो ये बहुत अच्छा है भजन। माताजी,
हम
ये क्या है? ये अवेकेंड है या एनलाइटेंड है?
awakened and going to enlightenment.
अवेकेंड का मतलब क्या है और एनलाइटेंड का मतलब क्या है?
Guruji, when we will start living as a awakened soul,
Rumataji, don't go away from the song. इस सॉन्ग का मीनिंग क्या है? इस सॉन्ग में अवेकनिंग क्या है? इस सॉन्ग में एनलाइटनमेंट क्या है? बताइए मुझे।
इसमें तो यही है गुरुजी कि हर सांस में प्रभु को याद रखो।
तो
Never
आप ये जानते
प्रभु।
या ये आप जानते हैं कि नहीं?
Yes, I know it 100%.
ये आप करते हैं कि नहीं?
Yes,
नो
and not
नो
100%, but
नो
try
नो
to.
नो 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 जब ये गलत, आपने गलत बोला अभी।
नहीं, 100% नहीं कह रही मैं।
मैंने आपको क्लास दिया आज EFE। EFE का मतलब क्या है?
Awakened, fully awakened.
EFE का मतलब
Enlightened,
enlightened।
enlightened.
Enlightened, fully enlightened means हर सांस में प्रभु।
Yes, Guruji.
जब आप किसी किटी पार्टी के, जब आपके फ्रेंड्स आके नॉक करते हैं आपको डोर और आपको बाजू में बुलाते हैं, आप कुछ फंक्शन में चले जाते हैं, प्रभु का याद है?
गुरुजी, प्रभु तो याद है, पर अगर
रो माता जी, जब आप अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ हैं, क्या प्रभु हर सांस में है?
नहीं,
अपने आप को फूल मत करो।
पर होना चाहिए हर सांस में।
दिस इज व्हाट वी आर टॉकिंग।
यस गुरुजी।
My dear Sip, may you bless us all on this call to go from awakening to being enlightened. There are many jigyasus on this call. There are many mumukshus on this call. There are many people on this call who have Prabhu ki pyas. But Prabhu ki pyas is not easy to attain Prabhu. To attain Prabhu, we have to give up ourselves. Just now, Ru Mataji said, सांसों की माला में सिमरू मैं पी का नाम। इसका मतलब है कि हर सांस में प्रभु हो. If somebody can have Prabhu in every breath, they are enlightened. They are super enlightened. And if everybody can do this, खुद को छोड़ा जो, खुद को छोड़ा जो, उसको मिल गया भगवान. The one who surrenders himself, the one who gives himself up, the one who becomes nothing, he becomes everything. It is so simple. It is so simple to be enlightened, fully enlightened. Are we ready? If we are not AFA, awakened, fully awakened, how can we reach EFE, enlightened, fully enlightened? And if we don't reach EFE, enlightened, fully enlightened, how can we reach LFL, liberated, fully liberated? May the grace of the divine be upon us all as we move from AFA to EFE, living as a divine instrument. How can we live as a divine instrument? Next Friday at 8. With folded hands, I bow down to you.